Smartphones are part of our daily lives. I mean, we can't live at home without them. We can't live without smartphones, and we're particular about what we use, as devices. So when Huawei reached out and said, hey, do you want to make the Mate 10 Pro your daily driver? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And also check out the Watch 2. Now, for me, my day starts off the same every day. I wake up, I pick up my phone, and I start going through my social media feeds. And at that point, that's where some of the benefits of the Mate 10 Pro really hit. The fact that the battery life is downright outstanding. I can go to bed at night, I don't have to plug in my phone, I still have enough juice the next day, which means I can basically pick up my device, or go out, grab some coffee, or tea in my case, and start going through my social media feeds, checking out my Twitter, answering questions, going through my Instagram, even just responding to emails that I have. Now, the Mate 10 Pro, as a device, in terms of the OS, of course, is running its own custom skin. It's taken me some time to get used to it, but what I do like is the fact that it's got themes. And that helps a lot, because at first glance, it can be a little bit hard. Going through the themes helps change and at least match the UI to a way that I prefer to use it. So that part, I would love to see some changes there, but I think, it works out pretty well. Now, this device is designed well. It's a well and beautifully designed device. I mean, once you see it, you look at it, it's got really clean, nice edges. Even that nice bar accent at the back with the camera modules looks really good. It's also got a lovely display. Now, it's not a 2K display, but you can see the images look really sharp on there. And that's one thing I do like, because for me, it's really important when you actually use devices. But besides the smartphone, of course, there's a smartwatch. They've got the Huawei Watch 2. And for me, how that fits into my daily life is a little different, because I'm not really a smartwatch user, and a lot of people know that. So for me, it took on a very different approach to how I actually use the Watch 2, my day-to-day affairs. So I try to work out on a daily basis, part of my routine, and keyword is try. Now, that being said, I tore my quad last year, so it's been hard for me to get back into that fitness routine. Now, I can't take my smartphone with me to go work out. I do a lot of kickboxing, I'm in the gym, working with a trainer. So using the Huawei Watch 2 makes a lot of sense. Now, I have the classic watch, it's got the leather strap, but it's also got a rubberized interior, so I can still work out with this. Plus, I can swap out the straps if I want to. Now, what I also like about it is the fact that it helps me, do a lot of my fitness tracking. So all the way from simple steps to, of course, that bone crunching workout with my trainer where I look like I'm about to die in the gym. Now, I can check my heart rate. I can actually see how well I bring myself from a workout heart rate to a resting heart rate as quick as possible. I can also set up routines as well. So that makes a lot of sense for me, especially trying to get back into shape from a long hiatus. So I think it's pretty cool, and it works well. Audio is something I take really important. I love to listen to a lot of music. I talk about audio all the time. I have a bunch of headphones. And I also talk a lot about wired audio. Now, that is something that I was disappointed with the Mate 10 Pro. Doesn't have a headphone jack, plain and simple, just doesn't have one. It's got a USB Type-C port, it's got a dongle you can use with it. And for me, that's nice, but just not what I'm used to. Now, the one thing I do like is the fact that it supports aptX codecs, which means I can get premium wireless Bluetooth audio with any of the Bluetooth headphones I have here, which is great. So picking up, something from the wall and using it on my day-to-day, journeys or trips makes a whole lot of difference. And for me, that at least negates some of the loss of a headphone jack. The fact that I can listen to my music wirelessly, enjoy it with at least, getting higher than CD quality makes a lot of sense to me. Now, the other thing about the Mate 10 Pro is the fact that it's got an NPU, a neural processing unit. What it means is that helps it do some other activities on the phone away from the CPU. And taking photos is one of those things it does well. It's got a dual camera setup at the back. What the NPU helps you do is when you're taking photos of different objects or scenes, it actually will identify those things for you. So for instance, I'm taking a picture of a flower. There's an icon that pops up that says flower, and that means the settings change to match what that would look like to give you the best photo out there. Same thing with, looking at food or fruits or vegetation or, whatever the case may be, or even the person. It can do that well. And I like that. It makes the process for using a smartphone much easier, to use on a daily basis. You don't have to think too much. Those are the kind of things that at least enrich the process. So in my day-to-day use in just taking photos and posting on Instagram and stuff like that with the Mate 10 Pro, it's gone a long way in just allowing me to basically simply pull out my phone from the pocket, pull up the camera app, and just point and shoot. Easy. Using the Mate 10 Pro as a daily driver has been a fun experience. The fact that you have a device that has that kind of battery life goes a long way for me. I mean, I'm a power user when I use my smartphone. I do a lot of stuff with it. So for me, having that ability to, run it for more than a day and still have a lot of juice, perfect for me. Now the camera is really solid too. The MPU functionality there works well. The black and white photos are fantastic. Those are the kinds of things I do because you guys know I post a lot on social media. Things I do like to see, I would like to see change, the UI. I like to see improvements of that. They've moved a long way, but I still want to see more of that. Things I like to actually use in the future, some of the MPU functionalities, working with Microsoft Translate, doing translate feature, offline. Also, the Pro PC mode, connecting your Mate 10 Pro to your TV or monitor via HDMI cable to USB Type-C. Making it a PC, that would be great when I travel, so I like to try out some of those functionalities in the future. Now, the Watch 2 is a great looking watch, probably one of the best looking Android Wear watches. Functionality is great, battery life is about 2 days, but I do like the fact that it's stylish. I can still use it in the fitness arena and also workout, but also still have something that I think, is presentable. There are a lot of things to like about the Mate 10 Pro, and I think, if someone is thinking about getting this as the daily driver, it makes a lot of sense. There's some things you have to learn, there's some things that they have to improve, but I will say I recommend it. So there you have it, guys. Thank you.